Hello guys, welcome back to Felix Entertainment right here on YouTube. My name is Felix and I am back to give you some entertainment vibes. Yes, I know I've been away for a while. Sometimes need to see kakra, but guess what? It's TGMA weekend. I just couldn't resist it. I'm like, I gotta come back and say something before the hours 9. Yes. So this weekend is the much anticipated Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Charlie, when you say Ghana for the hours, they offend Diago. When it comes to awards, we ain't playing. And you know, prior to this awards, there's been a lot happening on the internet. There's so much happening. Awards Sibukra Artist of the Year category, especially, you know. Nominees ni PRs no more boy Juma. I might not be able to say everything. My concentration are two categories I feel the public really has a lot of interest in. That is the Artist of the Year category and the Most Popular Song of the Year. These are categories that I think share interest public much more than any other artist. And these are the topmost categories in the music award scheme. Intino, I said today, let me come here and share my honest opinion on these categories before the VGMA happens this weekend. So if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and let's talk about the VGMAs. So guys, I just want to talk about two categories today. The Most Popular Song and the Artist of the Year. If Osha nominations, especially the Most Popular Song, mind you, me Popular Song of the Year, any nominations name. Zomizo by Dope Nation. God damn it. That song was blowing everywhere in the year under review. Oshe baby at pubs, clubs, social media. It was like hitting everywhere at the same time. And Dope Nation Fono, they have been very intentional about the kind of music they are putting out because they've created an agenda of pushing the Ghana piano genre they have created, and it seems to be working for them because Oshe songs no more drop it from that Ghana piano agenda now. The boy, the Zomizo, it keeps pushing their narrative onto the public, not just in Ghana, but across the globe. But guess what? Unfortunately, Dope Nation ain't making nominations, no. Now, the Most Popular Song of the Year this year has Asylum by Olive the Boy, Lomo Lomo by Kiddy featuring Black Sherif, Pool by Last Made, Aseda by Kim Paluta, January 9th by Black Sherif, Paris by King Promise, Familiars Very Soon, Team Eternity Ghana's Defe Defe, and Stoneboy's JJJ. Yes, me and me Baba say me be my dream. We nya agenda, we nya PR, and I we so nya against. Every music lover in Ghana knows all these songs. Trust me, because I wonder how Charterhouse is able to compile this category because it is a very tough category. In a year, it's meaning about 20-30 bangers, like, you know, and the scheme would have to lower it down to as low as, I'm looking at this list, and we have as low as 9 songs. And it should tell you that Charlie and intimate category, you know, from the topper. Ushe Olive the Boy Asylum. It was a big song, but Olive the Boy doesn't have fan base na ombe pushy song na man no, you know, omobe pushy votes na man no, ombe to me ayedede wo ho amano no. And Kiddy and Black Sherif's Lomo Lomo was a very big song, but year under review nim no, and started from the year no, it came in around the middle of the year. Ushe Pool is a strong song, but just like Olive the Boy, Last Made in Sunshadani fan base no me to me pushy agenda, pushy votes, nego system ni mamano. Kim Paluta has really proven himself in the last year because 2 years ago we didn't know Kim Paluta. Now he's rocking shoulders at the toppest level, and you have to give him the credit for having to put such work in a short possible time. There are people for 5 years, but they've not been able to rise to the top. But within 2 years, even though Paluta has been in the system for a long time, his breakthrough, he has been consistent with his breakthrough. Because Obi obet me on system ni match, but Oba on to me nya den maintain. Obet me aba no abejatum na hit no ko, but in the year under review, no, Paluta has been able to maintain dropping songs hit by hit, you know, maintain himself at the top of the league. And a Black Sheriff as well. We all know what Black Sheriff can do. Paris by King Promise, amazing song, did wonders. But a honor so Miss Misha Paris song no was banging at the time. King Promise still had other good songs banging, so it didn't give it that autonomy over his other songs, because at the time Paris was banging, Terminator was still banging, and even Favorite Story cross by the Ebeka. So Nina no ama Paris not alone that room to shoot autonomously into a honor. So if you listen Paris no a short take akra Familiars very soon is a song that grew on people. We realized now very soon was up there. And Familiar, it wasn't, he didn't make so much noise about it, but very soon got up there and it was there. No song was coming near it. It became the people's favorite, just like that. It just became the people's favorite. And you can tell that the song really grew on people. Like, let me just jump and just go to Stoneboy. Like, Stoneboy's JJ was a one-time hit. It was a viral song. The moment he dropped it, it was gone. But Familiar's song grew on people, and it makes such a song very difficult to overlook. Now, Team Eternity, the only gospel in this category, have their song Defe Defe was everywhere. Sorry for Bo. Clubs cry about Defe Defe because it was a song that people really relate to the lyrics of the song, so it easily made a song very big. And I'm looking at this, and I can boldly tell you that in as much as all these songs are good big songs, King Palute's Aseda is my pick for this category, because Aseda is a song that was a hit in the system for a very long time, as compared to the rest of the songs here. Some of them were hits for a very long time, but Aseda was a hit for the longest. Aseda was number one. It was all over social media. It was banging, and it was a song that actually shot the artist's career to the pinnacle, which he has been able to maintain. So I think in this song of the year category, that's the Telecel most popular song of the year category. My pick is going to be King Palute's Aseda, ahead of Asylum, ahead of Lomo Lomo, ahead of Pool, January 9th, Paris, very soon, Defe Defe, and Jejiri. So guys, this is just my opinion. What I'm saying is what I think. And you know what? It's an awards game. In the end, they might ask you, did you vote? But beyond the voting, looking at these things, from my perspective, I believe that it should be a good night for King Palute's Aseda to be crowned a Telecel most popular song of the year. Yes. Now, ye ehone frio. Yembra the artist of the year. Artist of the year ni de nkomo nye easy. Hey! Just say pressure power will because of artist of the year category. Na PLC are sorry, they are pushing their agenda. Just say agenda for their artists and telling us why the artist should be crowned artist. And guess what? The artist of the year category, is the climax of the whole award scheme. There have been times where people have doubted the people who have won these awards, and trust me, anytime there are doubts about who is crowned the artist of the year, it affects the image of the whole award scheme, because that is one of the categories, or that is the category everybody will not forget. So very, very important. So I'm not surprised that a lot of artists are doing what, are taking it very serious now and doing all that they can to push it and promote it and make sure that they win. Now let's go into the list of artists nominated for Artist of the Year category at this year's Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Number 1, Kweku Smoke, Team Eternity, Joe Metal, Ken Paluta, Ken Promise, Stonebwoy, and a Black Sheriff. Now, nominations are out, and there's been a lot of commentary about this. Some people feel some people shouldn't be here at all. Obi to say Kweku Smoke, people were surprised to see him there. I wasn't, because I believe that not everybody, in our showbiz cycle now, apart from the usual works people put in, there's an element of hype and trends where people also push into the system to stay relevant. We've all realized that the conversation for the Artist of the Year has basically been around 3 artists. That has been Stonebwoy, Ken Paluta, and Ken Promise. I'm not going to go a lot with the streams, because right now there's stream farming, and the streams do not always defy. Look, it's a Ghana Music Awards, so the region of concentration is Ghana. So we cannot give the streams too much reference when it comes to some of these conversations, because most of the streams might not even be from Ghanaians, or might not be from the Ghanaian territory. It might be from Ghanaians who might be living outside Ghana. Counts, but it shouldn't be over relied on, because trust me, people with record labels know how to make these streams already. It's like events promotion. Live Nation has their own venues already, and they know how to tap into their numbers, so you cannot be comparing. It's not even right to compare an independent artist, or to a tour of an artist with Live Nation. It's unfair. In fact, it's imbalanced. It is unreasonable. When we put these things together, we know Ken Promise this year has done a lot. I mean, from the year under review, went on a lot of tours, especially in places where African artists don't usually tour. Asia, it's a tough spot, but he has been able to penetrate there and sold out all the shows he played in Asia on his tour. And this is due to audience appeal, which is a very important factor when it comes to the category definitions for an Artist of the Year. And so Ken Promise, on that hand, did a lot, did his usual Promised Land annual concerts for his fans. He has been very, very consistent in the last 2 years with his works, his projects, big songs, like his album, which had his biggest songs on there, Terminator, Paris, and Favorite Story. And so Ken Promise has been very amazing when it comes to the year under review. Stonebwoy, equally fantastic. This is his 5th consecutive Artist of the Year nomination. It should tell you how consistent he has been over the years. He's been so consistent that we are beginning to normalize it, that it's Stonebwoy, he works hard, he definitely has to be there, And you know how we human beings get when something becomes too usual to them. They tend to forget how tough it is to be there, just because somebody has been there over the years. So for Stonebwoy to be there in that Artist of the Year category for 5 consecutive years, it tells you how much work he has put in. And out of those 5 consecutive years, he won 2 of them. That was the one in 2021, and the previous one, that's 2024. So it should tell you how much work that he's putting in. He also dropped an album in the year under review, and has had very strong songs from the album, like Jejireje, which went viral upon its release. And when it comes to shows, he was on tour as usual. He is the most booked artist in Ghana. If we come to Ken Paluta, like I said earlier, Ken Paluta is been one of the best gifts of music we've had in the last 2 years. After he shot up there, he's been able to maintain it. From Aseda to Makoma to Poppin', like he's been able to maintain it there, and he's rocking shoulders up there. It's never easy to be in the limelight. We have so many artists who have just dropped one bangers and have disappeared. They drop one song and they are gone. Then they struggle to even get the buzz we need to give him his flowers. He's done that effortlessly. So I'm not surprised to see Paluta up there with the topmost for the calendar year 2024. But you see, one factor Stonebwoy has ahead of the rest is his fan base. When it comes to award schemes, voting is an important factor, especially for categories that the scheme throws to the public to vote to make the decision as well. So Stonebwoy, among these three artists, Stonebwoy has the strongest fan base. Like, he has the Beam Nation solidly behind him, that he knows that, look, I can tap into these people to do a campaign for me. I can tap into these people to vote for me. I can tap into these people to do this or that for me. So I feel that is the little edge Stonebwoy has. The edge Paluta also has is that he has been able to drop 3 strong songs in the year, and like, it is not a joke. 3 strong songs, like, and so his popularity in the year under review has really shot up. And Paluta is a name you can't avoid when you are talking about Ghana music in 2024 and 2025. No way. So his edge is his consistency. Now, when it comes to King Promise in the last 2 years has also been nothing but brilliant. King Promise has been nothing but brilliant. He's been on tour. He's got a lot of international recognitions. He's played a lot of international shows. Mind you, King Promise has also been, in the year under review, King Promise has also been the most traveled artist. So while Stonebwoy has been the most booked artist home, King Promise has been the most traveled artist, played outside shows, and also been on his own tour and shows. Like, you know, so that is the edge that King Promise also has above his colleagues. So you see, at a point, everybody has some unique advantage over the other, and that is what makes this race very exciting. That is what makes it very, very exciting. So I look at this and I'm like, wow, on the 10th of May, it doesn't look that easy, like we see on social media, where people just throw it out and say, look, you know what, this guy is winning Artist of the Year, or that guy is winning Artist of the Year. But for me, I think on the 10th of May, King Promise has a little advantage of being crowned Artist of the Year. So if I'm staking my bet will be on King Promise. But hey, it is the Ghana Music Awards. It can be anything. The thrills, the suspense, the tensions, the disappointments are all part of it. You know, we've had days where people have had to walk out of the auditorium because they were disappointed. It can be anything. But hey, this is just my honest opinion, and I hope that whatever you think, the floor is open. You can share it. My name is Felix, and I am back on my YouTube channel. This has been a short conversation on the Telecel Ghana Music. I don't know. I keep saying Vodafone Music House now coming team, but with time I know Telecel will take over anyway. So guys, thank you for watching. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Felix, and I'm out. See you another time.